Good morning, friends. Welcome to the SBI Securities morning podcast. So yesterday, Indian markets tumbled 1.1% with both the benchmark indices down following the geopolitical tensions globally between Israel and Iran. The mid-cap index also lost 1.6% and the small-cap index too was down 1.7%. So weakness overall across indices and sectors. Among major gainers, there was ONGC, Hindalco following the rise in crude prices and the aluminium prices. Maruti Suzuki too was a gainer, followed by the FMCG names such as Nestle and Britannia. While on the losing side, it was IT and financials. So Shriram Finance, Wipro, ICICI Bank, Bajaj Finance, TCS, as well as Adani Enterprises and L&T were the major losers. Sectorally, the oil and gas index closed with 0.4% gains following the rise in crude oil and natural gas prices, while all the other sectors ended in the red. The FMCG index, the realty index down 1.1%, the power index was down 1.4%, the IT index was down 1.6%, and the financial services index too down 1.8%. The market breadth was in favor of the declines, so 877 advances versus 3043 declines, so indicates the overall weakness in the broader market as well. Coming to 52-week highs and lows, so 79 stocks scaled 52-week highs yesterday. Anand Rathi Wealth following the strong set of Q4 results, Hindalco, Bharat Electronics, Oriana Power and Senco Gold following the strong Q4 update. As well as on the 52-week low side, 25 stocks were trading at 52-week low with major FMCG names such as HUL and Dabur, as well as a recent listing Gopal Snacks and Vedant Fashions. Coming to the institutional fund activity, so FIIs continued to sell. They net sold 3,268 crores yesterday, while the DIIs continued to provide the buying support with a net buy figure of 4,763 crores. Coming to global cues overnight, so the US markets slipped from the top on Monday, with the Dow Jones down 0.7%, the tech-heavy Nasdaq down 1.8%, and the S&P 500 also down 1.2%, and the CBOE volatility index spiked 11% to 19.2% levels, which is the highest level since October. Overnight, Israel has indicated that it will retaliate against Iran's drone and missile strikes on Israel on Saturday, and therefore the possibility of escalating geopolitical tensions is quite high. And on back of this, the US 10-year yield also rose and ended at 4.6%, which is the highest point since mid-November. So now rate cuts in the US are a distant possibility. The dollar index also, as a result, is now above 106, so currently at 106.2 levels. The US economic data also continues to be strong. So the retail sales in the month of March in the US increased 0.7% month on month, which was above the 0.3% consensus forecast. So indicates that consumption remains strong despite inflationary pressures in the US. Brent crude again above the $90 per barrel, so at $90.5 per barrel, and with the heightened geopolitical tensions, expect Brent crude prices also to stay at elevated levels. The Asian markets today are lower. The economic data from China also continues to be mixed. So while the Q1 GDP was above estimates, the retail sales for the month of March were below estimates. So mixed economic data from China as well. The GIFT Nifty is indicating a gap down opening again today, and our markets also will remain shut tomorrow on account of Ram Navami. So investors as well as traders would be cautious in today's session. Coming to the Q4 result updates, so GTPL Hathway reported its results yesterday. The revenues were up 16% YOY, while the company turned around, so posted a net profit of 13 crores versus a loss of 12 crore same time last year. So positive set of results from GTPL Hathway. In results today, CRISIL will be reporting its numbers today, so that stock also will remain in focus. Coming to stock specific news, Geo Financial Services, the company has announced the formation of a 50-50 joint venture with BlackRock. This is for the wealth management and the broking business. Previously, they have announced a joint venture for the asset management business. So, Geo Financial Services targeting a full spectrum of financial services, and so incrementally positive for Geo Financial Services. JSW Infra will be in focus. The port company has approved the reappointment of Mr. Arun Maheshwari as CEO for the next 3 years. So positive for JSW Infra. Cipla will be in focus. The pharma company will acquire the cosmetics and personal care business of IVR Beauty for 130 crores. So this expands the non-pharma as well as the OTC business for Cipla. So positive for Cipla. Happy Forgings will be in focus. The company has received a 500 crore order from a tier 1 OEM manufacturer from US. So positive for Happy Forging. As well as for Ramkrishna Forgings, the company has received a 270 crores order. This is for Vande Bharat components. And this order has been received from the consortium of BHEL, which has already received orders previously for manufacturing Vande Bharat trains. So positive for Ramkrishna Forgings as well. Transformers and Rectifiers India will be in focus. The company is now eligible to supply its products to the Gujarat Energy Transmission Corporation. Previously, there was a minor disruption because of certain issues regarding the company's products, but now again the company is eligible. So positive for Transformers Rectifiers. Titan also will be in focus. News reports suggest that Apple is in talks with Titan's arm to assemble and manufacture iPhone components. So mild incrementally positive for Titan as well. Ambuja Cements will be in focus. The company has signed a definitive agreement to acquire My Home Group's 1.5 million ton cement grinding unit. So slight addition in capacity, neutral to positive for Ambuja Cements. Interglobe Aviation will be in focus. The March domestic passenger traffic data was released, where the overall industry has grown 4.9% YOY in March, and Indigo, that is Interglobe Aviation, continues to gain market share following the troubles at Vistara. So positive for Interglobe Aviation. Upstream oil stocks, ONGC as well as Oil India will be in focus. The government has hiked the windfall gain tax on domestic crude to 9,600 rupees per ton from 6,800 rupees per ton. So negative for the two upstream oil stocks, but crude oil prices continue to remain higher. So that would negate the negativity. Coming to bulk deals, so VST Industries, Radhakishan Damani has further added 1.5% stake in the company, while HDFC Mutual Fund offloaded 2.1% stake. Eureka Forbes will be in focus. North Star Opportunities Fund has bought 0.6% stake at 468 rupees per share. Capacite Infra Valiant Mauritius Partners has bought 0.8% stake at 306.4 rupees per share, while Marksons Pharma also will be in focus. MIT, that is Massachusetts Institute of Technology, has bought 1.5% stake at 158 rupees per share. So that's it in this podcast today. Have a happy trading session. Thank you.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.